everyone, it's Tone back again. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review of a book called 28 and a Half Wishes by Denise Swank. Now this book is something that I discovered on Kindle, and I came across this book because I was looking for cheap or free books on Kindle. I wanted a very nice, easy, quick read and a bit of a page turner, and this book was free on the Kindle, so you can go on Amazon and purchase it for your e-reader for absolutely £0. So that's what initially drew me to the book, and of course I really like the idea of the plot. This book sits firmly in this space of, I don't know, kind of like a fantasy romance, if you will, but not hardcore fantasy, kind of just more kind of like a modern day fantasy kind of thing. So I'm going to read you a bit about the plot, as I usually do, and then tell you what I liked about the book, what I didn't like about the book, if anything, and give you my rating of the book. So here we go. It all started when I saw myself dead. For Rose Gardner, working at the DMV on a Friday afternoon is bad, even before she sees a vision of herself dead. She has had plenty of visions, usually boring ones, like someone's toilets overflowed, but she's never seen one of herself before. When her overbearing mother winds up dead on her sofa instead, two things are certain. There isn't enough hydrogen peroxide in the state of Arkansas to get the stain out, and Rose is the prime suspect. Rose realizes she's wasted 24 years living and makes a list on the back of a Walmart receipt. 28 things she wants to accomplish before her vision comes true. She's well on her way with the help of her next door neighbor Joe, who has no trouble teaching Rose the rules of drinking, but won't help with number 15, do more with a man. Joe's new to town, but it doesn't take a vision for Rose to realize he's got plenty of secrets of his own. Somebody thinks Rose has something they want, and they'll do anything to get it. Her house is broken into, someone else she knows is murdered, and suddenly dying a virgin in the Fenton County Court Jail isn't her biggest worry after all. Now, that kind of pretty much sums up this book in a nutshell. So this is actually a really good synopsis of the book, like a bit of a plot about the book, because, you know, basically Rose has, I don't know, the gift of premonition, if you will. And she usually prophesies really mundane things. So when she kind of sees a vision of herself dead, then she's like, oh my God, I've lived like these many years. I've not really achieved anything. I've never really had a relationship with a boy. All I do is work and that's about it. And I basically need to live more before my time's up. So in a way, the book kind of has this very kind of somber, dire feeling to it, because you kind of feel like you're counting up to Rose's death. But it's also incredibly funny because of all the kind of calamity of events that seem to occur around Rose. And I just really enjoyed that about the book. This book was laugh out loud funny in bits. You found yourself laughing at things that really are quite sad, and you just basically were rooting for Rose, and you wanted her to get out of this predicament of, you know, basically dying. You wanted her to kind of find a way to overcome it, use her gift of prophesying to not only live more and a fulfilled, richer life before her time's up, but also try and find ways to circumvent her demise, so to speak. So that was really interesting. This book reminded me of, in a lot of ways, it reminded me of, Rose's character reminded me of Suki Stackhouse in the True Blood series, in the sense that, you know, she's quirky, she's a bit odd. Everybody in town knows that there's something a little bit off about Rose, but they can't quite put their finger on it. But Rose is just basically trying to navigate the world and be as normal as possible, even though she's not a normal person. This book is a New York Times bestseller. It's so good, it's so funny, and most importantly, it's free. on your Kindle. So if you're looking for a nice, light, easy read, a bit of a light romance, because there is a bit of a romance building up between Rose and Joe, but it doesn't really focus squarely on the romance. It's just more about Rose and her quirkiness. So if you really, really enjoy that kind of thing, this is the book for you. I would highly recommend it. It was a very nice surprise for a free book, because I've picked up lots and lots of free books on Kindle, on the Amazon Kindle e-reader, and I've kind of like not read them, and well, not read them. I've kind of felt like, you know what, there's a reason why these books are free. And this one was a very, very nice surprise. So don't just take my word for it. New York Times rates it, and it's also got some pretty good reviews on Goodreads and on Amazon as well. So please let me know what you guys think. Have you read this book? If you read it and you thought it was a dud, please let me know why, because I enjoyed this enough that I want to read the next book in the series. So it just basically goes on, you know, 28 and a half wishes, then 29 reasons, and 30, and so on and so forth, basically chronicling Rose's life. So I want to read the next book in the series, but let me know your thoughts. Would you recommend the next book in the series if you've read it? If not, you know, have a read. Let me know what you think. Please leave your comments down below. As per usual, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell for updates. And until next time, bye. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I forgot to give the book a rating. Can you imagine? So I would give this book, I'd give it a 3.8 because it was just really good. It was really funny. It was just quirky. It was a surprise, all the reasons I kind of listed before. So that would be my rating. Maybe that's a bit stingy actually, 3.8 to 4, somewhere in there, depending on my mood and the day and the way the wind is blowing. Yeah, so I'll give it like a 3.8, you know, or let's just be nice, let's round it off, 3.9. There we go, 3.9. So yeah, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and until next time, bye.